Hello, my air signs. How are you all doing? I'm Nicole Frolic of Inflexible Me, and I'm here to do your mid-March monthly reading. I'm going to be taking a look into the energies for you, see what kind of messages or guidance is coming forth for my air signs for the last 2 weeks of March. I have been tuning into your energy, and some messages have already come forward. I was shown the word control and pervasive. And I was also I heard that someone's been locked in a moment of time. Like you're locked in the moment and you're not moving forward. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling locked in. It's about control. And it's very pervasive. Like it's really like everywhere. So I don't know who that's for, but that came through. So, whew, air signs. Let's jump into the reading and find out what's in store for you and see if that kind of comes forward in the reading or if that was just for someone right now that needed to hear that. These are general readings, so they cannot apply to everyone. So please, if it doesn't apply to you, do not make it fit. It wasn't meant for you. And if it does apply to you and you resonate with it, please do all the fun stuff that I love. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Do all that great stuff. And if you guys need your own personal reading, I have all that information in the description below. I also have a coaching and tarot package where we can take a deeper look into what's going on in your world and why the cards have come up the way they did, give you some more guidance and advice. So it's a bit of a deeper session. So guys, air signs, without further ado, let's jump into your reading and find out what's in store for my Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius. All right, we're going to be using my sacred geometry deck to find out what's in store for you guys. What energy do my air signs need to really focus on? We have two cards that came up. Oh, yes. Okay, this is already in alignment with what I just came out. The first one we have is compassion. Here, let me just take this one. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. So compassion is needed right now. The frequency of compassion is needed for you, whether you need to have compassion for yourself or compassion for someone else. We also have allowance. Very similar colors here. It's all about the heart, but also about, there's a little bit of gold here. There's a little bit of solar plexus energy, and in this one also the sacral. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinion. Well, air signs, either you're judging yourself really harshly, or someone's judging you really harshly, and compassion needs to be brought in for the situation, or allowance, or you're judging someone very harshly, I should say, too. Without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. Okay, so for the person or group of you that message at the beginning was for, where you feel stuck in a moment of time, and like you're stuck, you can't go anywhere, and it's almost like you're living Groundhog's Day over and over and over again is what I'm seeing. It's a control issue, and the control, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. The allowance comes up to let go of the control, let go of the need to feel like you have to control this, or let go of the need that you feel like there is a control mechanism around you keeping you there. Allow yourself to see the flowing nature of yourself or the environment that you could be in that doesn't have the resistance. Is the control about how you perceive things to be, that it has to be a certain way? Are you judging yourself so harshly that you're trying to fit a certain standard that just really isn't sustainable. Like, it isn't like, it's not even realistic. Ooh, interesting. Okay, and also for you air signs, the last 2 weeks of March are going to be about going within to the heart space, really bringing forth compassion for yourself and allowing yourself to observe everything within you and around you without judgment, so that you can move through that process without the pushing back. Can you see things the way they are and accept them for how they are and not how you think they should be? Okay, and we've got our two. Wow, okay. Ooh, Earth signs got this. Got one of these. Earth signs got this one. Soul love. Okay? Soul love. So, this is about connecting with the part of you that your soul is so pulled towards. Like, you know, there's a part of you in your soul that just really sparks your heart to open. It completely lights you up. And it's time to allow yourself to go there, to go deeper. If you've been blocking it, if you felt like that's part of like this issue of feeling locked in time because you're not addressing what's really truly in your soul, then it's time to go into that. We also got soul tree, which tells me that you need to ground that. You need to ground that into your now, into your world. Okay, you see how the tree here is grounded into the world. It's about pulling in the divine spark of spirit through within you, that part of your soul that is ignited, to pull that into the life of your being and ground it here in your actual world. And if you haven't been doing that, then it's time to do that. You need to allow, and the way that you do this is through compassion and allowance. Okay? It's not something you force. It's something that you allow in. Interesting. Very interesting reading so far. What are my air signs up to? Wow. Okay. I'm going to take a look into the tarot, get some deeper messages here, get a little bit more clarity on what's kind of going on here. So what messages do you have for my air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What needs to be brought into their awareness? What will serve them to their highest light and their highest good only? There's a lot of heart work that needs to be done here, air signs. A lot of going in within the heart chakra. And as I'm saying that, you guys, the Hermit card just flew out. Yeah. Time to go within, to find the light within you. That light gives you all of the answers that you need. And it will also give you the guidance on how to let go, how to allow these aspects within your life that you haven't been being allowed. Where have you restricted yourself? And is the restriction because you've been judging things too harshly and maybe need to bring in compassion for yourself? Are you pushing yourself to too much of an extreme and not being a little bit more gentle? I heard it's just time to come off the ledge. If you've been living on the ledge, it's time to come off the ledge. And when I say that, I don't mean in a sense of like jumping to your death from a ledge. I mean, like the ledge can be very scary. It's really like an adrenaline rush, and it can feel like, oh my gosh, it's too scary everywhere else. I only know this small little ledge that I'm on, but I know it really well. And I'm just going to stay here, and I'm going to keep my focus and vision just on this, because everything else around me is too scary, because I've never allowed myself to go there. And there's so much more around the ledge. Okay? You don't know what's there because it could be really far from your reach right now because you've been on the ledge so long. The compassion to soften your edges, soften the edges of the judgment of what it means if you were to allow yourself to go somewhere, to allow yourself to go to the places that you haven't allowed yourself to go to. That ultimately is the huge connection of your soul through the love and the grounding here. Bringing it into your now, bringing it into your physical world, taking that knowledge and love of the soul and bringing it forth and out. Oh my gosh, too many cards. Okay, what else do we have for? We have for air signs. Yeah. Okay. 8 of Cups. Something is pulling at you right now. Something is pulling at your heart. The moon here is pulling at this person. It's pulling at your emotions. It's pulling at your heart. We have so much heart energy up here. It's time to walk away from the parts of you that weren't allowing the heart to be more at the forefront. Something is pulling at you, and you're going to get more clarity about it through going within with the Hermit. And it's time to kind of go in that direction. It's about walking away from the ledge, walking away from the small little aspect that you've always known and going into the unknown. What are you so scared of? What is it that's so scary about that for you? Wow, the readings have been really intense from everyone's readings have been pretty intense. But I gotta tell you, the first week of March has been intense. Like, it hasn't been the greatest emotionally, I think. A lot of people have been telling me that it just feel like crap, like lots of crying. Here we go. Oh, we have another 8, but it's in reverse. 8 of Wands. This is about, oh God. So this is like all systems go when it's upright, and when it's not, it's like it's blocked. And the reason why you've been feeling stuck, that message came in about like being stuck in a moment of time, like Groundhog's Day, is because you're not listening to your heart. You're not listening to spirit. You're not listening to or you're listening to it, but you're not taking the advice. You hear it, but you're like, you're just too like caught in the moment of, maybe it's a moment of judgment. Maybe it's the moments of judgment of just judging everything, like, or judging yourself too harshly. Okay, what other messages do you have here? Two 8s though. 8s are the numbers of cause and effect. which tells me that until the hamster wheel is jumped off of, you're going to keep having the same effect. Like if you're wanting change, it's not going to happen until you actually walk away. And then we have, interesting, we have two cards here that came up. We have the King of Wands and the Death card in reverse. There's a transformation that wants to come through. There is a transformation for you that really wants to come forward. It's strong. I'm really feeling it. Like it's really like a soul calling. Your soul is calling you. Your soul is calling you. There's a transformation that needs to happen, but it isn't. And the outcome of this transformation is this King of Wands. It's this, the King of Wands is very, the King of Wands, I think, came up in the water signs reading. Oh, if you guys have water in your chart, you may want to look at that too. He's very confident. He's a go-getter. He is also, like, you know, a good businessman in a sense of like more of like an executive, like a leader. There's a transformation that needs to come in. For these aspects, for the aspects of the King of Wands, of ruling over everything that you are so confident about. But there's a change that has to happen within it. Like there's a new way. There's a new way. A way that you can still have this throne. You can still have this throne, but through allowance. And you know, the King of Wands does have a very spiritual component to him. He is connected with spirit. There's a rebirthing that has to happen, though. Something needs to be rebirthed. And it's kind of like that, or it's the death. Okay, it's the death of the way. It's the death of this like tunnel vision. It's the death of the hamster wheel. It's the death of the ledge that you've been like living on with the adrenaline rush, and like, you know, it's just this go, 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 go energy. And bringing it into something that's more in alignment with what your soul is, because that's taking you out of like your soul's calling. And the only way that you're going to get through this is to start having compassion for yourself and not guilting yourself or judging yourself for wanting to do that. Perhaps that's the whole thing, is that you're judging yourself for wanting to do that. Maybe you feel your soul calling you right now. You feel that there's a change coming up. You feel the need for this rebirth, but you're that's what it is. That's what it is. You are judging yourself too much and not allowing it to happen. You need to bring in the compassion for yourself. You need to bring in this idea of allowance so that you can explore the parts that you haven't explored yet. Explore beyond the ledge. Woo! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose all my cards. And I did. Okay. What else? What do we have for fire signs? What other messages do we have here? Oh, fire signs. Sorry, air signs. I just did fire signs before you guys. All right, air signs. I have too many cards. Oh, and beautiful. Wow. Okay, this has a very strong similar feeling to the, it's not the same, but it's got some similar energies to the water signs reading. So I'm going to suggest that if you do have water in your chart, you're going to want to look at that reading. You have the Fool card. This is about taking risk. This is about going into the unknown. This is about exploring the parts that you've never explored. It's about new beginnings. It's about dropping all the bag and just taking the bare minimum. Letting go of all of the stuff that's really been weighing you down, that you've been judging. Letting go of the bag of judgment that's been weighing you down, that's been your heavy load. Okay? You have this Fool, and it comes right under the Hermit. Coming up, telling you that the new journey is trying to come in. This new chapter of your soul's calling, really wanting you to step forth into it. Guiding you through compassion and allowance. Okay, what other messages do we have here for air signs? We have the Six of Cups came flying out. So there is some childlike energy that needs to come forth in you. This could have to do around children. This also could do with someone from your past, or someone from your past might be coming in to assist you, someone from a past life. Or this could be healing this very thing that you're trying to walk away from, is the healing needed for a past life. But it also speaks, when it comes up beside the Fool card here, though, I have to say that the Fool card has this, it has this lighthearted energy of the child. It really does. And the fact that they're up beside each other, it's like, I'm feeling like if you have been not allowing yourself to tap into more of the playful energies of life, and you've been a little bit too serious, a little bit too I don't know, yeah, hard on yourself, judging yourself too much. Kids don't judge until we teach them to. But you know, their natural instinct is not to judge. Their natural instinct is just to love and to be playful and have fun and explore and ask why. And yeah, look, you got the Judgment card that just came up. Okay, so first of all, the Judgment card here is because of this actual act of judgment. Okay, this is about, for whoever this is resonating with, this is about judgment, of judging yourself too harshly and needing to bring in the compassion. But it's also about a second chance. This Fool card, the Six of Cups, this is birthing in the Death card that is telling you a rebirth needs to happen. If you're feeling that within your deep soul, that a rebirth needs to happen, the Judgment card is telling you that you are getting it. You are getting this second chance. You see the angel wings here on the helmet, that it's divinely assisted. So the help that you need to move through this is coming in different ways. Whatever ways it's coming in to you, the help is actually coming in very divinely to get you out of this. It's like a new day is dawning for you. A new song will be sung. A new song will be sung. It is time for the darkness to fade away. And the darkness of that heavy energy. Like, I'm feeling like there was this heavy energy here, and compassion allowance is very light. It's very forgiving. It's very flowing, and it's all heart energy. It's all heart energy. Whoa. Okay, there are, okay. Yeah, okay, the Magician. So you are manifesting this right now. Whatever this is that's going on in your life, you are actually manifesting this in. And you also are manifesting, you are able to manifest what you truly want. So if you believe that you can only exist on this one little ledge and that you can't explore, then that's really what you're going to create. But you know better than that. You know that you have the ability to create anything you want, because your soul is literally calling at you right now. It's speaking to you. And the heart energy, you see there's so much green here behind the Magician. This is about manifesting from the heart. What does your heart want you to manifest right now? This is the question that needs to be asked to whoever is resonating with this reading. What does your heart wish to manifest for yourself? You know, got a lot of major arcana cards here. This is a pretty big deal. This is a big life force moment for you, or time period. So this new breath of life coming in, this new surge of energy that's going to come in and give life back to the situation, it's divinely guided, as well as you're also manifesting it. Okay, you're working actually in synergy with your higher self, is working in synergy here with the divine. Okay, what last message do we have here for air signs? There's so many similar cards that have come out through these readings. So you got the Eight of Pentacles. And the message is, invest your time into the unknown. Invest your time into this new adventure. Invest your time into what it is that you are ready to take a risk on, that really lights you up in this childlike spirit, that really taps you into the parts of you that were carefree, that didn't judge everything so harshly or feel like it had to be a certain way. Invest your time into it, because many good things will come for you from it. It is a good path. So if there's been something that you've been kind of like not sure about, this whole bottom line here is very powerful in saying, like, go for it. It's time to do this. You know there's like a rebirth needing to happen within your within yourself, your life, your environment, your job, your relationships, whatever this is pertaining to. There's a rebirth here that needs to happen. The death of the old way of like being too harsh on yourself, judging things too much, restricting yourself as opposed to allowing things to come in. That is dying. It needs to go. You're walking away from it. You're going within to find the answers that you need so that you can really truly be this King of Wands energy that is more in alignment with your heart's needs, okay? And you're getting the second chance. You've got this new beginning starting. Like, this is a fresh start. It's a fresh do-over is what I just heard. A fresh do-over of life for you, for some of you. It's exciting. Yeah. A new song is being sung. Ooh. Oh, I'm just getting some shivers for some of you. So, This is going to be really powerful. I'm going to go into my Oracle working the light deck here just to get a couple messages for air signs. Here we go. I love it. I love it. So we have trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? What has your soul been trying to tell you for all this time? What is the calling? What is speaking to you? What is pulling at your heart here in the Eight of Cups? What is this childlike wonderment with the Fool card that you know your heart really needs right now? Trust the niggle. Okay. Any other messages here? We have one more message for my air signs. That almost came out. And that one did. Oh my gosh. I love it. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? I'm telling you, your soul is calling you right now, air signs. Your soul is calling you. It is time to answer the call. It is time to answer. God, I love it when that happens. I love it when that happens. Yeah. This whole 2 weeks of the end of March is about you answering your soul's calling. It's about you going into the heart space. If you haven't been acting out of the heart space, it's time to go in there into the compassion, the allowance. It's time to get off the restricted way of living life or the restricted ways that you perceive things. And you know this though. You know this. Whoever this reading is for, I know you know this. Okay, the cards are speaking that. I am feeling that. Like, it's just like, you know this is pulling at you. You've actually known this for a while. And the time is now. Definitely. Trust the niggle. Trust that little part in you that's just that like little niggling, nagging little feeling that's kind of like pulling at you. You keep like, not now. I got too many things to think about. I got too many things I got on my plate to deal with. No, you need to listen to that. You really need to listen to that. So, air signs, that's my reading for you for the last 2 weeks of March. I hope this reading was helpful for you. I know it's a little intense. In fact, all the readings were pretty intense. I think it's the energies of March, to be quite honest, because the energies of March have been pretty intense so far, and we're in a Mercury retrograde, and we've just had Uranus go into, I always say Uranus, and I get totally raked over the coals for it. Uranus has gone into Taurus. So there's big changes happening, for everyone financially, affecting our stability, anything where we have stability and foundation around money, how we support ourselves, our jobs, our home, that kind of stuff. It's all going to kind of like, it's getting a bit of a shake-up. So that's what this might have to do with. This have to do with. So air signs, I love you all. I hope this is helpful. If you need further assistance in going a little bit deeper, you can book a personal with me. Or if you even want to go even deeper, we can do a coaching tarot read for you. And we can look at giving you some guidance and really taking a broader and yet more detailed look into things. Okay, like widening the net for you. All right, air signs, I love you all. I'll be back with you at the end of the month for your April reading.